Striding in, Colin Moran, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubs are on top 2-1. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Jose Osuna is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Jose Osuna.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the run is Heredia, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So stepping in, Kyle Ryan, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, third base.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Daniel Descalso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 3-1. Now at the plate, JT Riddle. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Chris Bryant.
He's set and the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 0-1 delivery. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He swings and grounds it to short. A step on the bag for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. Jeremy Jeffress will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Here's Corey Seager.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Into the box, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Three runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Betts at third with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Dodgers leave 1. They're still down 5-3. And that brings up Javi Baez.
Leading off the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Taylor has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. For the current campaign, Schwarber is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peterson looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 13 for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Blake Trinan takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Swing and a liner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this ball will be caught deep into the corner. A very tough catch there on the run for the second out of the inning. And the tag's there. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Peterson.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Three runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, David Bote. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
David Bote.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready with the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, Jeremy Jeffress.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeremy Jeffress.
Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
From the stretch. Popped him up. Muncy over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Bellinger's got it.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Javier Baez. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Justin Turner will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. He enters play here at 288, 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Cold strike, 0-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Chris Taylor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bodie onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
The batter, number 5,
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Big swing at the knuckle curve gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Almora. And oh no, it's off his glove. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 the count. Brad Week comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 38.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Wyatt, a 6'9" lefty. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Rizzo was there. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So here's Cody Bellinger, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Well, as teams do these days, Kyle Schwarber is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway.
Well, Matt, if there's anybody on this team who you'd want in your bobblehead collection, it's maybe this guy because, let's face it, he deserves to have a big head. He brings so much to this club.
I agree with you, Dan, and there's no bigger superstar to these fans. Let's hope he can give them a thrill or two in this one tonight and say thanks for them coming out.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's collected 27 hits in 98 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hayward.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let the... Coming to the plate now, Ben Gamel, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. This is line to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Bodie over at second. Schwarber on at first with 2 down. Slow roller out to short. Garcia gloves it on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. 1 there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive to center field. King is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Milwaukee, number 32, Brock Holt.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Uh-oh, he missed it.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
And something I noticed, but that might be forgotten, guys, Schwarber quietly had a 3-hit game.
Yeah, I know it didn't lead to a ton of runs scored, but he was absolutely all over the baseball tonight. If he continues to show up like this, he's going to have a huge impact on this team's results going forward. Congrats to him on a real strong showing.
The Cubs have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season. For a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this fan base expected a contender this year, and so far they've gotten what they expected and more. They've been terrific in April and May, and they seem capable of leaving the pack behind. But I'm told they don't want to get ahead of themselves. They're going to stay humble, keep doing the little things right, and just play good baseball. And, well, it's working so far, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled away. They're set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
One left for Pittsburgh. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Jason Kipnis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Polanco. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-4.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
At the plate, Brad Week.
Number 38.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he rips it on the ground to second. Riddle has it. There's one. Over to Bell for the double play.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lined into left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Line drive to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 6-4. Coming to the plate now, JT Riddle. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Contreras is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Pirates,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains steady at 6-4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Heredia is in pursuit, and they can't run it down. Now the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard on the ground towards short. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 6-4. Eric Gonzalez will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. No balls and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next to the Pirates.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Right to him, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. So another game is in the books. Guys, what do you make of where things stand around the league as we head into June?
Matt, we are at the point in the season where certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner. If you are on one of those pace setters, you are looking to keep your stride, and if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on who's out in front of you and see if you can either cut into that lead or at least keep pace and not be left in the dust.
Totally agree. This is usually the time when we start to see teams separating themselves a little bit, but there is a lot of season left at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 13, David.
Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top, 3-2. Brad Week is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 38.
All set for the start of the inning. Now in the box, John Birdie.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1.
Oh, and he misses it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Garrett Cooper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Brian Anderson will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. In his career, Anderson has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And it's fouled away. Birdie stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it, and there's out number 2. So striding in, Jonathan Villar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The runner's breaking for home, and a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Garrett Cooper will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 26, Garrett
Sterling Sharp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Sterling Sharp.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now, Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Now here's the pitch. Line drive base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Popped him up. Birdie is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hard hit ball to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged sometimes, even when you make a good hit.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner is in from second. And a leap, but it's fired right over his head.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
Adam Conley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
Ian Happ will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
VR will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. The Cubbies are in front 6-3. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson.
Off for Miami. The left fielder, number 23, Corey.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Skied into very shallow right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Steven Souza may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now back, right fielder, base hit, Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Trevor Story is the new man on the squad, and he finds himself in the starting lineup after they went out and dealt for him.
And, Matty, it's never too early to make a move if you know this is the missing piece for the squad. The more games you have with your new addition, the more chances you have for him to make an impact.
No doubt, Dior. It also takes some pressure off the player as well. When you have that long a span as a trade acquisition, you don't feel the heat to be a superstar every single game.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Trevor Story.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Pitch, huh?
Hey, nobody out now.
Get your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
First pitch, 7-11.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
You go. Mine.
Castellanos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Easy out.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning.
Hey, I need you right here, one time. Hey, nobody away.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Winker has it, and it's a quick out, number one. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Trevor Story steps in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Trevor Story.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Popped him up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And there's his first hit in his new uniform. That has to feel good to get that out of the way.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
2-2 right here. Here we go.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Trevor Story. Last time through was a base hit. No balls and one strike. Bodie stands at first with one out.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Left fielder looking up into the upper deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ready now for Cincinnati. Freddie Galvis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Galvis.
Now a attempt here. A leap, and what a catch! Stepping up now, Trevor Story. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Bit of eyes here as he's going to try to lay one down. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Today they had the chance to see how their trade for him might pan out, and the early returns were pretty good.
Yeah, and it's got to be a relief for him and the GM to see this kind of game from him after the trade. Some more good days at the dish like this, it's going to go a long way towards making this deal a win for them.
We mentioned earlier that this game is a road sweep opportunity. And for more on that, let's go down to Heidi Watney.
Well, we know in Major League Baseball how infectious the enthusiasm of winning can be. Coming through in this game to complete the series sweep would likely send this team's confidence soaring. And wouldn't it be satisfying to do it here on enemy turf, sending this home crowd away empty-handed? Let's see if they can get it done.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Knapp. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. To 2-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Fouled away. Philly down to their last strike. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this club was not the least bit intimidated by the hostile environment they certainly walked into, as they dominated this road series from beginning to end.
Yeah, they sure did, D-Row. I mean, what's better for adding a little extra swagger to a team than getting a series sweep in somebody else's building? This is a big win for this ball club, and I expect to see them walking tall into the next series.
The Cubbies have been rolling pretty much since day one of the season. Heidi, give us the inside scoop.
Matt, most consider this a team to watch coming into the season, and they have not disappointed. Their dominance in the first half of this season has their fan base all fired up, but the clubhouse sentiment is that they still have not reached their full potential. If that's true, and if they do manage to take it up another notch in the second half, look out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Your attention, please. Pink hitting for the Red Sox. Number 3.
Popped up. Contreras has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. A 1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Ryan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Xander Bogaerts goes down for out number 2 in the top half. J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Heath Hembree is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Moreland ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Chris Bryant now, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he?
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Mitch Moreland.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mitch Moreland becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Red Sox down to their final out now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Fouled off. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, a rolling stone gathers no moss, and these guys, I'm not sure they've even heard of moss.
Yeah, this is a complete baseball team right now, guys. They've shown they can beat you in a variety of ways. They look like a team ready for the postseason, and we haven't even reached the All-Star break.
No doubt about it, D-Row. I think they are the league standard right now, and it's a treat to watch this team play. Going to be a fun team to follow the rest of the season.
You